So, Amram, today we're going into the first seal. First seal. So, from the last message, Brother Branham was telling us on the bridge, he was showing us what was happening in heaven. And we saw that there was nobody worthy to open the book, but the Lamb took the book and he broke the seals. So, there's something that happens here. Brother Branham says the Lamb was breaking the seals and God still wasn't going to reveal it. That's amazing. Because John was on the Isle of Patmos. This was in the year 95 AD. And John was told to write everything that he saw and put it in a book so that the churches would read it. But when the Lamb was opening the seals, he just saw a symbol. So it was still mysterious because he was going to keep it a secret. God was going to keep it a secret until the last age. So even though John saw it and he wrote it in a symbol form. So that's why when he opened it, he saw a white horse and a bow and a crown was given unto him, but it's still mysterious. It was waiting. God wanted to leave it until the last day when he's going to send his seventh angel to reveal all the mysteries of God. Because Brother Branham says, for this alone, the mysteries of God is the ministry of the seventh angel. So, John wrote it, but today, in our day, in March 1963, the Lamb finally revealed it. He revealed what everything was. So, when Brother Branham was in his den room, and Brother Joseph showed us the chair that Brother Branham was sitting in the 7th seal, when he carried us on the tour to Tucson, he showed us that lovely chair. And Brother Branham was in his den room, and the angel came and revealed to Brother Branham each day what the seal was. So then he came down to, this is where? Branham Tabernacle, and Brother Branham preached the first seal. So let's see, who is that white horse rider of Revelation? It is the Antichrist. The Antichrist teaching that started in the days of Paul against God's word. That's Antichrist. And what was the bow? With his bow and no arrow, he didn't have any arrows. He's a bluff. He has no power. No power. But he was given a crown. He had no crown to start with, but a crown was given him. That was 300 years later at, what is this? Council, that's right, at the Nicene Council. And who's this? Constantine. So Constantine in 325 AD, they formed a council. That's where they first started the first universal church, or the first organization. And that's where things started to go really bad. He finally got a crown, and now he got some power. When he got his crown, he got some power. So we're going to see what he's going to do next. But while all of this was happening, while every time the enemy sent out a horse or power, God also sent out a power to combat him. To combat means to fight. And in this age, it was the lion. So it was the lion who said, come and see, come and see. And what was the lion in this first age? Brother Branham says, when that Antichrist was riding with his false teaching, that's this white horse here, God sent his teaching out, the word, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. That's the reason the early church had healings and miracles and visions and power, is because it was the living word. Brother Branham said, the living word in the form of the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So that is why Brother Branham said we had a Paul and Irenaeus and Martin, and these were men that stood with the word, and there were many miracles and healings and visions and signs and so many things that they did, because they were sent to fight against Antichrist in that day. So we are so privileged in this day that God gave us the revelation of what John wrote. John wrote it in a symbol, but now we have the seventh angel, and he gave us the whole understanding of everything that took place. So we are very privileged people to be listening and to be partaking of these seals. So we're going to see what's going to happen next, because now he has a crown. The Antichrist has a crown, Yes, he has a crown, and we're going to see what he's going to do next in the next seal. So you can't wait to see the next seal. Yay.